Today we got a tricep and shoulder workout that's going to be solid towards building real growth and getting you exactly to where you need to be, toning up and getting to your goals. So it's going to be with some lighter weight. And again, it's just two of everything that I will normally work on to just prime the muscles before I actually work on the working set. So shouldn't be anything too crazy. Nonetheless, you want to prevent injury, so it's one of those things you're going to need to focus on every time you're in. I got a couple of back-to-back lined up. I'm going to do shoulders first. It's going to be lateral raises, so the goal is to work on the flexion point for your shoulders actually meet. So it's going to be something along the lines of that. Again, 20 to 25 pounds is all you really need to work with. You don't need anything too heavy because, again, it's lateral, right? So we're going to keep it light for today and work on that. It doesn't really matter. My preference is just to do it standing. So for me, I have to rotate my arms inward when I do them and just extend up. You have a slight bend as you're doing it too. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's light, man. So it's going to be light for lateral raises, man, because at the end of the day, you don't want to really put yourself into a position where you're going to actually injure yourself and create less of an ability to actually show up in the gym. So you need to make sure you find ways to be concrete about what you do. So everything you do is there's literal intent behind it. And that's how I approach my every session when I get into the gym, building muscle and putting myself into a position where I see reliable results that ultimately last. So there need to be lifting heavy. If you can even pause and hold as you rise to the top, it's going to be even better for you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Easy. That's the whole goal behind pause and hold reps. If you're looking to build real strength and build quality, not just the quantity of it, and you're looking to build actual definition, tone up, that's how you want to play the game. You don't want to be about this game by just going in with random intent and not really prioritizing what needs to be focused on. That alone is what I find to be the most helpful of long-term building and definition and altering the composition of how your body is going to look. That's all there is to it. Last working set for the rear delt is going to be, again, same location, weight increase. That's all it is. And pause and hold for 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to finish off the entire set that I have here for shoulders. So now we're going to go into triceps, probably with rope cable pull downs, overhead extensions, and probably that's going to be it. So after that, maybe a little bit of cardio. I'm not sure about core today, so we're going to go play into it and see how it goes, man. This time we're going to do it seated. So I'm going to show you how there's really, literally no preference or greater purpose behind which form is better. You can do it one or the other. as long as the form is done with the right execution, there's going to be no reason to not see any sort of growth or any form of it in your actual process that you go with. But maybe if you're sitting down, it's going to give you more leverage to actually have more control of the weight as instead of just standing up. So if you're beginning, maybe you want to just sit down and do it. Yeah, as you're sitting down, you're going to be able to literally have the control of it. So maybe you sit down if you're uncomfortable with how it's going to feel standing up. Those are my own preferences in terms of going about lateral raises. That's 2 sets for today. So we're going to go and switch into another exercise, probably rear delt since I'm already right here. So we're going to get that lined up and get it done. Now we're going to get into the triceps. Overhead extensions is also going to be dips. Behind me are going to be a few of the exercises. We're going to line up and get it done for today. Let's do it. Nice. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So the nature is going to be to always add weight to it. So for this, I'm going to have a weight wrap attached or tied to my waist, and we're going to load up with 10 pounds and see where that goes and get it done. All right. So the second set is going to be a 10-pound increase with the weight on me. So find ways to be creative about the process. It doesn't need to be anything over the top. As long as you're applying weight on every set, that's all you need. And that's it. Like, that's the first sit with the weighted dips. Again, I don't really do these optimally because it messed up my sternum one time when I was actually doing the exercise, believe it or not. So I wouldn't do it too often, especially if you're not with the right form, when you don't have the right technique and you're using weights. Trust me, you're gonna mess up your sternum if you're not careful about how you actually approach the dips. Yeah. Right, now we got the last working set we're gonna work on with dips. Progressing, increasing the weight every chance I get. That's the same goal for you. If that's not the goal, you can't really expect to be concrete on building or changing the composition on how you actually look. So be sure to keep that in mind as you go about your own routine. For me, it's just that. So that's what sets look like for me as I'm going about working sets in terms of building muscle, or in general just looking to tone up the physique and build real definition behind it. You can't do it with just basic cardio. It's not possible. That's why I work and prioritize things like these in my routine on a frequent basis. That allows me to build compositions the right way, getting to my goals. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 0.